And we
A
are.
little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down,
We're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro singing our song.
Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to September. How we doing, everybody? How we doing, boys? Jay, what you munching on? What you got over there? Pretzel?
Yep.
With some
Pretzel
caramel
pretzels?
dipping sauce?
What?
With some caramel dipping sauce?
Nope. Ketchup. What?
What?
Ketchup.
Dude, what are you, some sort of heretic, dog?
I'm out of honey mustard.
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Honey mustard?
Yes.
Dog, you might be the second coming of or the first coming of Satan.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What?
What kind of sociopath dips their pretzel in ketchup?
Well,
And honey mustard.
It adds more salt to the pretzel if you dip it in ketchup because ketchup's already salty. So it adds more than that to an extra. I mean,
You don't have mustard at the crib? You don't have mustard?
no.
Why?
Poor.
What? How
You
much
got
is-
ketchup, but you ain't got no mustard?
Yeah, it's like the same price.
Use how much ketchup?
What, honey musties? People, we're gonna need y'all to
Bro.
donate $1 or $2
Dude.
for the hope. For if you guys all could donate $1, we could get $1 over to Jay.
Yeah, you don't do the spicy mustard?
Dude, spicy brown mustard is
That's the
fucking
move.
OP.
That's the move on fucking pretzels.
I used to, and then my girl got honey mustard. And I was like, oh, let me try this.
I can respect that a
Oh
little
my
more than
God.
fucking ketchup, though.
Dude, ketchup is a struggle meal. That's
Yo, what
crazy
the
struggle meal.
fuck?
What would have been even cool? Like it would have been like I would have respected it more if you would cut the pretzel in half, and you would just put some ketchup in it. And
Dude,
then,
even if it was peanut butter, that would make sense.
Ew.
But fucking
peanut
ketchup,
butter pretzel sandwich,
No, I don't like that.
sounds pretty
it
good.
could actually kind of sounds like it slaps.
Yeah. It's like the little pretzel
No.
bites with the peanut butter in them.
Yeah, them Johns from the bar. I actually really don't like those things.
No.
Yeah, something about the actual peanut butter they use in those.
Rubs
just
you the
don't
wrong
like
way.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's not crunchy. Because I always feel like
You're crunchy.
There's only two types of peanut butter in my world. You got crunchy peanut butter, and you got Reese's.
Mm.
That's it.
Somebody was telling me
No, that's smooth crap.
this week that they use crunchy peanut butter, but it's little tiny bits of crunch. I was like, wow.
I think Jif kind of like that. I don't think they use whole peanuts and
But
like
he
peanut
was saying they're fucking tiny little bits. I was like, oh, that's
so just adds a little bit of grit.
yeah, I'm like,
Grit to the peanut butter.
that's a fucking move right there. Wow. How do you feel? Are you Jif or Skippy guy? You catch me as a Skippy.
I'm a Jif.
You're a Jif. Okay.
Yeah, 100% Jif household over here.
Yeah, I'm a Jif guy too. What about you? What are you, Peter Pan?
Yeah, such a real.
No, he's eating peanut butter with or ketchup with pretzels.
No, I like fucking Skippy.
What are you? You the jelly and the peanut butter swirl kind of guy?
No, but you know what I have
Yeah,
done?
that shit from Schmuckers used to slap back in the day.
No, you know what I used to do? Fairly recently, I would have a jar of peanut butter and I would have a thing of jelly, and I didn't have no bread because poor. So I would just take a thing of
Just
peanut butter,
mix them
dip it
together.
in the fucking jelly, and then just eat it off a fucking
I'm
knife.
not gonna lie. A couple nights ago, it was late at night, and I was like, I just got to get something in me. I just spoonful of peanut butter. Just
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
That
I was like,
peanut butter's
yeah.
there for to really
It's
help you out.
filling.
Also,
Yeah.
that powder shit that they got in stores,
Yeah.
that shit that shit can go hard. You just add if you got a little bit of milk at the crib, bong, put that shit together. Oh, instant protein stomach filler, and you'll be good to go.
My
Your
sister,
farts are gonna stink, but
she was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and she changed the game for me. She's like, no, you both side the bread with peanut butter. You make a little bowl in the peanut butter for the jelly.
Who did this? Your mom?
My sister, and ever
Oh.
since, that's like the move.
Was it a golden ratio?
Yeah.
Dog, I saw that thing. My fucking sandwich maker upstairs, dog, makes a golden. She's got a golden ratio, fucking, for PB and J's, dog. I always go. I'm a heavy-handed motherfucker. I'm fat.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always heavy-handed with the peanut butter and the jelly.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just an absolute mess. It's
Mess.
okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, mine's like spewing out every time.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't understand how, but like I'll just take a bite of a golden ratio peanut B and J, and I'm like,
The one thing about PB and J,
this is what heaven tastes like.
No one ever gets mad at you for eating PB and J ever. They're like, what do you got? I'm like PB and J. Like,
Haven't had one of those in a long time.
yeah, and they're like,
But also, it's also that comes with the notion of like, damn, dog, you must be like saving. Like,
I don't think that. For me, it's laziness.
Depends. Like, also, is that all they're eating?
No, like it's just like a random, like you're on a break and you're like, what do you got? I'm like PB and J. Like, cool.
Yeah, like I got a
What a
homie.
great lunch. What a fun,
I can
what a
give
fun
you
lunch.
both ends of the spectrum here. I got one dude I work with. Every day he eats a PB and J at 10 o'clock, and he also has a banana every day. Actually, I don't even know if his. I don't even know. I don't actually think his PB and J has J.
That's a.
He's just a PB
Oh,
sandwich.
he's just a PB guy.
I think he's just a PB guy. He's got weird stomach problems.
That's a little wild.
But then I also got another homie that I work with where like that's the only thing he eats for lunch. Skinny as a
You
round
ever put
motherfucker.
banana on a peanut butter and jelly, or just a
No,
peanut
I
butter
have.
sandwich?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a move.
that is
that is a move.
dude. The Elvis is slaps.
Yeah.
The Elvis.
That's
The
what
Elvis.
That's what he ate, right?
Yeah, well, his had bacon. He was
That's
a P.
right.
He was a
What the
PB.
Yeah.
PB bacon and banana guy.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Yeah,
what
that's a
caused him
little
to become such
That's
a
a
fat
yeah,
fuck
that's a
and then
little
die on
wild,
the toilet.
Like a random PB and J every once in a while, you're just like, especially when you see like a coworker eating it, and they don't usually eat it. They're not eating it every
Dude,
day.
especially a PB and J fucking slaps so hard when you're like
Drunk.
in the throes of hunger.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh
dog,
yeah.
I just need
Instant
something.
relief too.
I've been
Instant
eating. I've been
relief.
working all day. I need something to fucking just fill the void
Yeah.
that's just causing me to be
The
fucking
carbs of
tired.
the white bread, because PB and J on white bread is just a
Oh, dude, you do not
That's
put that
the
shit on any artisanal fucking day, bro.
That's the move.
You put that shit right on either some Hostess, some Stroman, or some goddamn Wonder Bread, dog.
Yeah. Uh huh.
If you all are rich enough to afford that shit, we over here with store brand. Store
over here
brand.
with
We're gonna
fucking
change the name to
Kingwood.
this. We're gonna change this to be the No Bread Podcast.
I don't know. We're going to Whole Foods.
Dog, I went into a Wegmans today to get orange juice, and I was like, "Damn, dog, I didn't even come in here. This is a nice establishment."
I got a shot right.
I go to shop right too all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm about to go to Wegmans. But then I get to the register, and then I'm like, this is the reason I don't come to
Why I
Wegmans,
don't
because
go
they're
there.
like, you got to bring your own bags, and I'm like, that's good.
That drives me up a wall. Honestly, here's the thing. I don't like grocery stores.
They suck.
Especially like if I'm like getting a meal.
Great place to pick up single women, though.
Yeah. But if I'm just like I only go inside if I'm cooking a meal at night. If I'm getting a big order, I am curbsiding the shit out of that.
I'm a pickup guy.
Yeah, if it's a cart, if I need a cart, I'm not going inside. I've made it in life where I can be like, bring that to me. I'm getting close to going, bring that to my house and put it in my cabinets.
Damn.
That's where I was at fucking
You were in
a few
Upper
years
Echelon.
ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jay was definitely getting that shit green dropped all the time. He's damn near being like, "Yo, put that shit in the fucking kitchen right over there."
They'd have at times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They literally at times drop it off in the kitchen. I was like, this is fire.
they'll put it away for you.
I'm good.
That's
on that.
crazy.
They
I will say them that there is there might be like a middle ground. I mean, granted, you are curbside. You are this, so this might be beneath you a little bit, but they do have a cart with its own special lane, where like you just go in and like the cart will scan the shit as you put it in it,
ShopRite has
and
that.
you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
So then you just go through your own special lane and you just hit your card and you just fucking dip on out.
Yeah, I
Like
love
there's
that.
none of this
I
bullshit.
love that.
Fucking
You know what the thing is? Here's what I don't like. This is what I don't like, especially when you bag your own shit. I just
put everything into the bags.
I have a hard time of organizing my bags right. And then
Dude, fuck the
I'm-
organizing the bags.
I'm looking behind me, and people are like, "That guy doesn't have his life together because he doesn't know to put chips on the."
You know what you do for those people? You know what you do to them? From now on, if you ever have to walk into a store, you take one bag for every single individual item you get. That drives them up a wall. They're like, "Hey, sir, can I help you?" You're like, "Absolutely not. I don't want my peas and carrots touching. I don't want that.
I don't want
None of this stuff can touch. Everything must be separated.
Sir, that's cereal. They can't touch.
They cannot touch.
I don't want
They're in a
Apple
box.
Jacks.
I
I don't
can't
want
have.
Apple Jacks tasting like Frosted Flakes.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want my Apple Jacks colluding with my Frosted Flakes.
Sir, you should
Can't
be
have
having
this.
Special K. I don't fucking care.
Special. What do you think? I'm special needs? How dare
Call me
you?
retarded?
I will take them. You know what I do find is a very weird thing about grocery stores, though. Like, so years ago when we were growing up, there was always two options in the store: paper or plastic. Well, originally it was just paper bags, right? And they never charged you for the use of these bags.
Right.
And then they made reusable bags for the environment or whatever, because things are going to landfills and blah 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 blah. Yay. So then we got away for some reason we got away from paper bags and went to full plastic bags.
See, I don't get the whole paper.
Then we went to
bag.
the reusable bag, and then now we're going back to paper bags.
Yeah.
But now we want to charge you 10 cents for every paper bag
Yeah,
that you
fuck
buy.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Wawa's the worst with that. Because there's like
Yeah.
there's certain Wawa. There's Wawa's in PA. I guess certain townships don't let you do plastic.
Yeah, Westchester doesn't do that.
Yeah, and it's like, no, give me a fucking bag. You have paper bag. Like you can get paper bags.
The worst is when they do have
here's the thing.
have
I'm gonna
plastic
pay
bags.
75 cents for a bag that I know I'm never gonna bring back with me to use again. So I'm just gonna end up spending another 75 cents now
Another one of these
for a bag.
fucking
Wait till
bags.
it's $2 for a bag. Drives me up a wall. And guess where that bag is? Guess where that reusable bag is?
Sitting in the back seat of your car.
Yes, that's exactly where it's at. It's there.
Dude,
I
the
don't think
worst is
about it till I walk in and I'm like, oh, it's one of these Wawas. And then
it's one of these gay Wawas.
yeah.
Dude, nothing makes me more angry actually than when I walk into my house and I see one of those reusable bags in the house. I'm like, why is this in the house?
Yeah. And also
We're never ever gonna remember to take this
the
out
reusable bag thing
before
kinda
we
drives
go
me
to
up
said
the wall,
place. So it
because
just needs to be in a car.
you shop around, you put everything in the bag, and then you have to take it out of the bag and then put it back in the bag. It's just it's steps that just don't need to be happening.
This whole new fucking economy where we all need to just nickel and dime every aspect
Everything.
of people's lives.
Yeah.
It's literally insane. It's like, we
Yeah.
used to offer bags, but now we have to. Profits are down, so now we need to charge people. Why aren't we making this cost effective for us? If we lose $1,000, we can. If we bring back $800, we only lost $200. That's better than just $1,000. We can't just be giving these things away for free. Like, why? Why did we start this? Why did this start happening?
We let it happen. It all started with subscription-based things.
I think that is the basis of the problem here.
Yeah.
Is that we started making everything such a minimal payment, and then everyone needs to just squeeze as much money as they possibly can out of people. Dude, I just got an email today that Hulu with no ads is going up to $19 a month.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's not.
It is.
If you have 2 or 3 subscription services, you're literally paying the exact same amount of money as you would for a fucking cable bill.
Yeah.
Where you literally just have to just deal with ads.
I have Netflix. That's it right now.
I pay for a multi-household subscription
I
for
wanted,
Netflix.
I wanted to go watch the Eagles last week, but I didn't want to get Peacock.
You can watch it on.
Also, I
cable,
couldn't
but
really
if you
do
don't
it
have
because
cable-
I lost my card a couple weeks ago, and I've been strictly using Apple Pay. For whatever reason, it won't let me fucking go on Peacock. So technically, I don't have a card, but I've been Apple paying everywhere I go, and it hasn't been really an issue. I went to
The
a
guy at the
bar,
bar.
and I was like,
Hey, dude, you
like-
got the fucking Peruvian powder. You can take Apple Pay.
I went to a bar, and I was like, hey, I don't know. This might be weird, but do you guys have Apple Pay? He's like, yeah. And I was like, here's my phone.
Start a tab. Keep it flowing. Don't worry, there's money in there. Yeah, did you guys hear about the chase? All the people
Yeah,
that made
Yeah.
Oh,
the
the
money
glitch.
thing.
The
Yeah.
glitch. You mean check
Glitch.
fraud?
Yeah, it was so crazy that a bunch of people found out about check fraud and it was like, dude, we can just pull out the money.
It's a hack.
It's a hack, dude. And then the next day they look at their account, they're like, damn, dude, I'm down 80 grand. Like, whoa. You guys
And then,
didn't learn
you know what's
anything about
funny?
you didn't know anything
They,
about
like-
checks bouncing?
Whatever money they had in their account, they were like, well, we're going to use this to pay your debt.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I'm now broke and I'm also down 80
Oh, great.
grand.
I have less money than I started with.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
2 million people did that, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know what the actual number is, but you probably are right because I saw it going all over TikTok. There was apparently lines outside of Chase Bank for people trying to start new accounts, so that way they could immediately hit up money, which is it seems incredibly insane to me for the fact that like I don't know, the bank has all of your information. They know who you are,
Yeah,
where
right.
you live, and your
Yeah.
social security number. They have everything about you. Like I mean, granted, maybe not your picture, but
ATM, but it's all on ATM, right?
Yeah.
well, you'd have to still go have an account. So
But ATM has cameras, so they do have your face.
yeah. So they do have your facial.
Now, some people were wearing masks.
Oh.
I mean, either way, they still have your complete government ID. So it's like, I mean, I hope all these people file for bankruptcy and like doesn't hurt them too much. But I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some people that go to jail for that
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
jail.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
for check fraud, and that's a
lot of people
federal
are doing,
crime. So it's
30
like,
grand.
what?
And like,
Dude, the most I saw was like 80. Like he was negative 80 grand the next day. He's like, I fucked up my whole life. Why did you think, dude? Some
what you think was
random
gonna
video
happen?
on TikTok was gonna fucking put you into the promised land. Oh man, I was gonna take a fucking vacation into Costa Rica, and now I'm fucking negative $80,000.
Well, you shouldn't even be minus 80 grand. Like you should be maybe minus like 70. You should be maybe minus 5 grand. Like there's no way you took out that money and blew it that quick. To where you're like, oh, I can't even deposit half of this back to make it.
I don't know, man. I definitely saw some videos of people just literally pulling money out and just throw it in the air. It's like balling.
Yeah, no, 100%. I know what you mean, but like,
I'm sure there was a bunch of people that also was just like, yo, let me go down to the nitrous store and go get some Galaxy gas.
Dude, it is insane how much that blew up.
Dude, that is your, I was just
Because
talking to
we
like
did it-
to
we
talking to
did-
homies the other day, and it was just like, dude, I can't believe they've introduced another thing that's just destroying the black community. The Galaxy gas has just done nothing but terrorize the black community. I mean, it's definitely hitting whites too, but they're sitting inside still with it. But yeah, I cannot believe that shit's still sitting on shelves and that you can just go puff that shit and have it sent to your house. I mean, granted, it is it's food grade, so like they know you're gonna stop selling nitrous in whipped cream canisters or whipped cream things.
Yeah, they've been doing it forever.
Yeah, they've just now introduced it into bigger bottles that you could sell.
Yeah.
They started
the
selling them in
mouthpiece.
vape stores.
yeah,
Yeah, the
Mouthpiece.
mouthpiece thing is a little crazy.
yeah, don't forget that part. It's kind of big.
Yeah, maybe they need to add like because they do have like the little mouthpiece thing.
Well, what you could do is you could only sell it to restaurants.
Trust me, the makers of Galaxy Gas knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, do you think like the get around thing is the flavoring?
Yeah.
Like the flavor, like, yeah, you
That
want to
might
make
be it.
flavored whipped cream? We got this
Yeah.
flavored nitrous that you could flavorize. I wonder if anyone's actually made any of this actual whipped cream. And you're like, oh, I can
Dude,
actually taste
honestly,
the
guys,
flavor of
I
bubblegum.
know what this is for, but
I know what the street value of
dude,
this stuff
this
is.
whipped cream is fucking bomb. Like,
I wish I had the self control that I could just buy like hundreds of those big ass tanks without having to do it.
I know, yeah. One for you.
That way I could just stack them all for whenever the government shuts down. Like this, I would just take down all of these shoes, and this would just be fucking boxes of
Yeah,
tanks.
they kind of ruined nitrous for me in general. You know, I used to love that shit. Now it's like everyone's doing it. Now you're a crackhead if you do it.
I
just
mean, you were
having-
always kind of a crackhead if you were like, because like if you were doing it like doing like a party or something. Okay,
That's what I'm
that
saying.
makes sense.
Like at a
But if you're
party,
just walking around on like
yeah,
a fucking
that's
Tuesday,
wild. That's nuts.
yeah, and you're just falling out in the middle of
Yeah.
the street, that's insane. You're literally insane. But I get down. If I got that tank, I'm hitting that joint. When I bought that 3-liter tank, dog, I was just
Dude, we knew about the Galaxy Gas before it got big.
Yeah. Tim, you were the first on it, bud.
No,
You little druggy.
Quay was.
no,
yeah,
yeah.
but you were the first one here.
Quayson's got his pulse in the drive.
Kyle bought the other one.
Yeah, Tim's not the one who steps first into the realm with his pocketbook. It's usually the others.
I was just scared.
It finds him. The drugs find Tim.
The drugs always.
Tim's
I
got the
swear, I tried to
personality.
stay away from him. It's like,
Just keeps pulling me back in.
dude, you look like a
I'm gonna
fun
turn
guy.
it down. You look like you would enjoy one of these.
It's always free too. I like when I went to a rave on my birthday and like I went to get other favors and the guy's like, "It's your birthday?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You like acid?"
Open
I'm
your
like,
mouth.
I'm like, "I love acid." He was like, "You want 2 free tabs?" I'm like, "I would love it." He's like, "Happy birthday, man." This is awesome. And then I went
This
to
is all happening as Tim's just passing by after done taking a piss. Tim's just walking past and some random guy comes out of the dark and's like, "Hey, is it your birthday?" He's like, "It is my birthday,
How'd you know?
young fine fellow. I heard you would like some fun party favors."
I
Oh, why?
would.
Thank you, sir. I would
would.
totally love that.
Then I saw Mark and I said, "Hey, put out your tongue, buddy." And I was like, "Reset."
Boop. I'm going to destroy your whole life. I know you don't do well on this, but here.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
What's the sashimi spot already? Sweet.
The rest of the night was him just going,
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, that's me after I take a hit of something.
Yep, that too.
That happened to me. It actually happened to me at a metal concert. I actually gotten like me and Ashley got invited to. It was like a makeup tour thing for a metal show. I think it was supposed to be. I think it was Avenged Sevenfold, which I was like, I'm not really that crazy about it, but like it's free, whatever. So I'm. We go there and it's like her stepdad and mom. So I'm like, this is weird, but I can kind of just go roam around, doing my own thing. That's cool. I end up like I'm drinking brewskis. I'm double fisting brewskis most of the time, having a good old time. I go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom. I got hit with an evil hippie. Fucking dude with like a short buzz cut. Hand got a vape pen in his hand. He's like, "Yo, man, hit this." I unthinkingly, not thinking at all.
I'm hoping this is DMT.
I would have loved it if it was. I would have loved it if it was PCP, man. I take one deep inhale and I'm like,
Bad idea.
that doesn't taste like anything that's not hallucinogenic. This is weed, isn't it? He's like, yeah. I'm
No.
like, oh no, here you go, buddy. And then I walk back to my seat, and I literally just I go through the
Collapse.
fucking I go through the collapsing of a fucking sun in my brain as I'm watching a metal show, and I'm like, this is the weirdest experience I've ever been in my entire life. Yeah, it definitely gets trumped by a couple other things that happen later on in life due to the same substances, but watching a fucking Avenged Sevenfold, I'm like, damn, dude, this really is super fucking gay. God, this sucks. I'm like in the seating area and it's fucking a metal play. I'm just like, ah, damn, dude, this sucks, dude. This sucks so bad. And I don't want to say anything to either of the people.
I like one song.
Yeah, I liked like half of one song.
that
And
came
I'm
out
like,
15 years ago.
yeah, they won't play because the drummer died or some shit.
And now
It
I'm
was
thinking
his
about
favorite
that
song.
song's kind of gay too.
Oh, dude, I was so distraught. And I was like, God damn it. I'm looking around. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of fucking fat and ugly people here, too. God damn it. I've somehow made my way to a gay Comic-Con somehow. I was so distraught. I was fucking freaking out the whole time. I'm like, oh, damn, dude. Everybody in this fucking whole crowd knows I'm high. They all care. They all know. They all see me. They're like, oh, that dude hit that crazy pen by that crazy guy down by the bathroom.
What an idiot.
What an idiot. I'm like,
We
ah,
saw you.
damn it, dude. I'm getting judged by all these
turned around
fucking
and saw
fat
you hit
losers.
I had the realization a while back. And I was like, dude, weed is just, even if I take a hit, it's just, unless I'm by myself,
It ruins the vibe.
Yeah, it kills the vibe. I just want to go home.
I wish it could like upbeat the vibe.
Yeah,
I don't,
I'm like,
I
why
don't
can I
understand
do
how
everything else, but when it comes to weed,
yeah, I don't get
it
it.
just ruins my life.
Jay, what's the longest break of fucking weed you've ever taken?
3 months.
When was this break?
It was in my 20s. I was locked up for 3 months.
Oh, all right.
So when was I? When was the longest when I was not locked up? Probably a couple days.
Do you get like? Do you feel?
Do you
like,
thrive in the paranoia? Like, do you ever get paranoid?
Yeah, I get paranoid. It's a 50-50. I mean, it's a to me, it's like doing any other drug, like acid or something. Like it's a roller coaster. It's a flip of a coin. You might have a good trip, you might have
It's
a bad one.
crazy to me because I've never had a bad time on either mushrooms or acid.
I've never really had a bad time on weed either. But
that's what's crazy to me.
I watched you have a bad. So like, I've never had a bad time on acid or mushrooms.
Yeah, I will say I think acid's probably like my favorite.
I've seen Tim have a great time and also cause a bad time on
But
mushrooms.
here's the thing, I had a great time.
That's what I said. Tim had a great time.
So technically,
everyone around him
yeah,
had a bad
was
time.
it like not good for everybody else? Yes. Was it awesome for me? Absolutely. So technically, I did pretty well.
Yeah, we're still having an up experience on that one.
Yeah.
Like, I've never taken. I don't think I've ever taken.
But
I don't
acid,
think I've ever taken pills
acid-
and been like,
acid
oh,
I've
this
always
was
been- acid
this
I've
was
always
shitty.
been- Acid I've always
I've yacked on pills because they made me feel shitty and been like,
right.
Yeah.
yeah, this was still a good choice. I still feel fucking amazing.
Molly's in ecstasy. It's always been like a hit or miss.
The only time I've ever had like
But I
felt
think
down
that's
on
just like
the only time I've ever felt down on Molly is if I couldn't fucking get it up or something like that.
yeah, and I think it's actually if I didn't eat that day.
I don't think I've ever taken Molly on like a super empty stomach.
I think a couple times I have, and that wasn't bad. It just wasn't like as good, you know, or it just could have been filled with fentanyl. I don't know.
I would love to just take like just a big old fucking like eighth of Molly.
Yeah,
Just fucking.
I will
crash
say
it.
I had it one time, just no capsule, just right out of the bag, where you could just do a little at a time.
Jay, you ever
move.
taken ecstasy?
What a move!
Yeah. Way back in the day.
So, did you not like it?
It was
Or has it just been like one of those things that like you haven't had the like
No.
you haven't been around it, so that it was offered to you, or like you were in a situation where it
I
was
feel like
around?
Molly has to.
No. It was
Edit.
so like my homie
Like you can't just
Jason
go to the bar,
had it
Molly.
and was like, yo, you ever do it? 'Cause
I
he
feel
was
like you
in the
could.
team, and his sister
Yeah,
had did it, so I was
Yeah.
trying to do it
like a
because
loud
his sister
bar,
was a little
maybe.
baddie, John.
No?
So like I did it, but I was just really trying to get with Bull's sister. So when I was feeling really good, I was just more like upset that it.
She was feeling really good too, just rubbing that back.
But not like, I mean, yeah, because like me and her had already like been fucking around with behind his back, so it was like
I don't even
loved
care
it.
if you're around. I'm trying to hit this joint.
No, I did care because that was my man's. Well,
Oh,
he
well.
wasn't my man's at the time, but I fucked with him. He was a big dude. Still is a big dude.
Okay. So you had on the back of your head that you was feeling a little bit for your safety?
No, I just wasn't trying to rumble Bull. Like ever. Because I felt
Okay,
like
I
it was
feel like
fucked up
that
between
kinda
me and his
falls in-
sister.
Well, I'm sure, but like I feel like that would kind of fall in that line of being on the back of your mind. Maybe not fearing him, but just like fearing the
Nah, what I'm saying is like
I am not winning this.
the whole reason we were fucking around behind his back was like not out of fear. It was just like,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's usually.
you know what I mean? Like
it's still, it seems more kind of like out of disrespect though.
why?
Just because like you're fucking around behind the man's back.
Well, it's not. It's probably not easy to like
Yeah, and you know what I
to be
mean?
like, yeah, I fucked you.
No, I'm fucking your sister.
Yeah, like that's probably a hard
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. It's not going to come up in like conversation.
Like he still
But
don't
also
know.
at
I
the
mean,
same
and he ain't
time-
never gonna watch this, so he'll never find out. But he still don't.
I hope this blows up.
He's just sitting there, he's like smashing his.
Yeah, I
keyboard.
hope you fucked so many sisters in your life.
Not of my friends.
I hope he watches this podcast and be like, "Damn, dude, Wale looking crazy." Oh, I don't remember that guy.
Yeah, I was just about to be like, damn. Well, he wouldn't know who I'm talking, but like that's what I'm like. Then I'm like, oh wait, I just told the story. He
You
was
just
definitely-
described him a little bit.
Yeah, definitely knows.
He's a
Like, oh
big
yeah, I
big guy.
recognize my sister.
The whole group was 5'7". Big fucking guy.
He looks down on himself. I've always thought myself kind of a shrimp.
He does jujitsu right on 322.
Yeah, we should get a room at the Red Roof. Red Roof Hotel off of 95.
Drugs, dude. Drugs are always.
Drugs are the best. Drugs are the shit.
Drugs are awesome if you can handle it. If you like,
Yeah.
if you don't do them a lot and you don't do too much, they're fucking awesome. But if you,
I
do,
Yeah.
agree.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's hard to be able to like tell with like situations like when I was doing devious things with sheets of paper with LSD on them. My dosage obviously was always like, oh, how do you feel about life right now? You feeling good? Feeling okay?
take one.
Recommend a dose? 1.
No.
I say take 2.
No.
Take 2.
You got me with that one though.
They're gonna fucking. You're gonna experience everything that you want to
Your first
experience.
time,
with this.
it's your first time. You should do one, but it's pretty strong shit. You know what? I would do 2.
I would probably do 2.
2 it is.
You want the full experience. If you want
Yeah.
the full spectrum of what you want or looking
I
for,
will say
and
now that I'm
what
getting
you
older,
think
though,
this is in your head, I would take 2.
now that I'm getting older, you're out, you're drinking, you're having a good time.
Take 5.
Yeah, but doing one, if you're going out,
If you're planning
I'll
on
do a
conversing with
or anything,
others,
yeah, take one.
if you're trying to be a social butterfly,
Yeah,
take 1.
Yeah.
If you're trying to experience, if you're trying to figure out who you are,
yeah,
take 5.
yeah. And if you're trying to figure out how the world works, take 10.
Yeah, take 10.
That's why
That's
I listen
what,
to
that's experience. That is advice to live by. If you want to test something and you don't know how you're going to react to it, take 1 hit, then go back in for that second one. Right after you get done the first one, right right after you expel the first hit, go back in for a second one. Don't wonder what it is. Don't ask questions on how you're going to feel about this. Just feel out the ride.
I'll tell you what, the stuff we got on my birthday, dude. I was seeing stuff like I think I took it at like 1 o'clock. I was seeing stuff at like 11 o'clock the next day.
That's a good sign.
I took one. I did one.
Some white on white.
Then here's the whole time.
Paper.
The whole time, Mark is like, "It won't stop," and I'm like, "It's not stopping."
Here we won't stop. We won't stop. That's my.
I'm so that does like I remember. I think he called me. Like I would have came. Like, fuck. I didn't plan anything. I called Mark. Called me. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm in my house." He's like, "Dude, I'm going to Philly. You want to come?" You know what? Yeah. And you called me, and you were like, "I would have came." I was like, "Fuck, dude, that would have been so much fun."
That's all right. It's one of them situations.
There's hijinks.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. But we gotta figure out how that works. I don't know how that works either.
I had an idea.
Is this an all-day thing that they have there? Because it doesn't. If you look at the lineup, it doesn't seem like
it doesn't seem like it. And I'm kind of confused. I'm like, does the lineup get bigger, or is it like
Yeah, because you don't have much time before it starts.
Or is it a 2-night thing?
I'd be cool with that.
Yeah, so I'll find out.
I gotta go out for a podcast on Saturday, and I'm going out for brewskis with Tim.
I think it's Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I got off that whole walking weekend.
I just don't want to go alone. If you eventually have to leave, I will find my way.
I have total faith in you and your security. If I gotta figure out how to leave, that's fine. But
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm gonna try and make it miss a thing that I can get to.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just gonna figure out is it like a during the day thing, or is it like a doors open at 7 kind of deal?
I think with what the lineup looks like, it looks like it's a night thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's not a big lineup. I mean, there's a lot of good DJs, but it's not a big lineup.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably going to like 1, 2, but or it's like one of those like weird things where it's like, oh, doors open at 12, and then we're going to like 11 o'clock. It's like gay, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and.
Well, I did last time.
Try and get to this.
Sudden Death was playing at there was like a kind of like a thing like that at Cecil B. Moore somewhere, and then they went to the Ave afterwards, and it was like I remember like the week before because I got tickets to it. It was just question mark. Like they didn't tell you who was.
We don't know what's going on. We don't know.
And we got there, and I was talking to people like Sudden Death's coming. I was like, what? And it was awesome. It was sick.
You said this was last night?
No, this was 2 months ago.
Okay. I was gonna say like, dude, on a Thursday.
No,
that's crazy.
On a Thursday would be nuts. Still made it to work, dude. I was at a state
head is whopping like crazy. Ears feel like. Jay, have you ever been to a fucking like EDM show?
No.
You've never been to a concert, right?
I've been to a concert. I've been to a couple.
Oh, all right. I thought there's somebody I know that has never been to a concert.
I don't like concerts.
Maybe Pinzone.
I could see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Pinzone doesn't get much. How much?
I could definitely see Pinzone out of our whole group.
Everybody else. Yeah, what about like a festival, like a festivities kind of deal?
Like a festival?
Yeah.
I've never been to a festival before. I
like a festival if I don't know anybody there.
I don't know if that really counts.
No, it's more of like a show, which is what I think Hijinks is probably kind of like. More like just a big showing than it is anything else.
I just want to see ISO electronics. Really.
Yeah, he's from here.
Subtronics?
Yeah, he's from Philly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What part? Is he from Philly or is he from like a suburb?
Like Drexel Hill.
No, Delco.
And there, yeah, he's a
Delco
dog. I'm
guy.
pretty sure he's a Delco
Oh,
boy.
Shit.
Because I'm pretty sure Mark's old girl knew him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Corinne?
You know.
Courtney.
Hmm.
What the
How'd
fuck?
she know him?
He was just an aspiring DJ, and she was into music.
She was what? Just a groupie?
He wasn't famous then.
What's that got to do with anything?
You can't be you wouldn't have groupies if you're just some fucking basement DJ.
My friend had groupies and he had a shitty ass band in Aston. He would perform it like.
Well, I mean,
he'd
you
perform
can
it,
do a
like,
lot of
different
things
places.
for Delco women, and you're gonna get.
Yo,
He
you know
was the
what?
one
By the
that,
way, speaking of Delco women, anywhere I go, I end up talking to the girl from Delco, and I don't know if it's
What do you mean, Tim? This is that is
Me
your
from-
type.
what.
That is 100%
know.
a you problem. You just finding the most damaged thing in the room, and you just being like, how you doing?
One girl I was at Stevie Aoki, and she's like, "I'm from Aston." I'm like, oh shit.
I'm in the big titty goth girl.
Did you knock that down?
No.
Really?
No, I
Oh, did Mark fuck that up?
no, I hooked up with an older lady. I think she saw me. She
Nice.
slapped me.
The big titty goth girl slapped you?
Yeah.
Tim, are you going to divulge this information on what happened down in AC?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I would, but Mark won't let me.
Oh, so this happened to Mark.
Yeah.
I need to go get my hair cut tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go press this boy at his job. Hey, Mark, what happened down in AC? You're gonna need to tell me if you want a tip. I miss Mark. I haven't talked to him in a while.
I talked to him today.
Yeah, I have
Called me.
a
He's
meeting.
putting
to
like a
fucking
barber
go-
pole up, and he was asking me questions about how to wire it. And I was like, "Yeah, black to white, white to black."
Make sure you leave the power on when you're doing it. That way you know it's working. Yeah, I haven't talked to his silliness. What is he doing? Why is he dropping out of the December festivities?
Apparently, his job is like that's like a busy week for them, so they can't take off
That makes
on
sense.
those days. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Holiday. But then that also doesn't make sense because, like, if it is a night thing,
Well, it's because he'd have to be there the next day. But
that's gonna be a
you know what?
problem
That's
for a
great.
barber.
Well, here's the thing: we didn't know it was a night thing. So if it is just a night thing, he might be in.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be
That'd be
great.
fun.
That'd be so much fun.
We could make some hot jinks happen.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble.
no one has to know.
That's the way things are gonna be done. That's the way things are gonna. Jay, you want to come?
To
You
what?
want to be our token black guy to a hijinks music thing?
I mean, as long as I don't get arrested.
It can be. I make no promises, but you shouldn't. You should be fine.
I'm black.
Yeah, that's why I make no promises.
What do you
Anything
mean?
could happen with you.
No, he's gonna be the coolest guy in the room. What are you talking?
You could be. You could be the coolest guy in the room. You can find your new St. Thomas Queen.
Huh?
Was it St. Thomas? What island did you come back from?
St. Thomas.
Yeah, you can find a new St. Thomas Queen.
What are you talking about?
I have a couple of them.
I
Get you a couple rave babies down there on the fucking aisle.
Dude, Ray babies are the best.
Would we going to St. Thomas?
Well, you could send them there.
Well, kind of. We'll probably end up in a warehouse in Northeast Philly, but yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, then you can just send these
It's like
these
that.
rich parent white women down to St. Thomas, and they'll be waiting for you while they build your domicile that you'll be moving into.
I'm good.
That seems like a fine idea.
I'm good.
Just have like 6
I
rape
think
babies
I think
that
it's
you
like
fucking
the
had
best
in there. And then like their parents just build this house, nice house in St. Thomas. And you become their like Islamic warlord. I mean, you don't have to become Islamic, but I just figured that's the easiest way to keep 6 women happy.
Yeah, or you could be a Mormon. It's one or the other.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Mormon sounds cool. You get soaking.
I'm
Soaking,
good.
soaking's all right.
Soaking's like a stretch from being sick, but you
It's
know,
something. It'll do.
Islam has a whole bunch of like you got to treat all of them the same. So if you punch one of them, you got to punch all of them.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how that works. Not the physical abuse.
Well,
But
there's
like
different. There's.
they do get a lot of the
I'm
upside. So it's
assuming.
like if you buy
How
one
many?
of them
How
a
many
house, you got to
different
buy 6
forms
of them.
of?
You gotta buy.
How many different forms of Islam is there?
I think it's just one Islam.
Is there just one? It's just one church.
It's supposed to be, but then like yeah, you do have different like subsects. So like
Yeah.
uh
I always figured it was kind of like there was like multiple versions, like how.
yeah, you got like the radicals. You got, it's kind of like Warhammer. So you kind of have like it's kind of like the Inquisitors. You know, you got the radicals, and you got
Who's
the
the
people
Dark
who are
Templar?
like,
Templars.
ooh, the Dark Templars. They would definitely be the Catholic Church. You know, the ones who were definitely holding to the old ways.
Who's the Salamanders? Is that like
In today's world, in the U.S. world, where the U.S. runs the show, I don't know if the Salamanders full of lore, except the fact that they like to help people and they're like the good
what is that?
guys.
Is that Protestant? Is Protestant the cool one? So which one's the real
Religion?
chill? The real chill Christian religion. Like you can kind of do whatever you want. As long as like
I think that would be like normal Catholic, not like Catholicism,
maybe
because like that would be.
it probably is Catholic.
Yeah, I would think it would be Catholic.
Yeah.
Because like you could pretty much do anything as long as you say like, "Oh, forgive me."
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I killed a hooker this weekend.
My bad.
Say 10 Hail Marys and donate a little bit of money to the church.
You got it, dude. You got it, boss.
Dude. You fucking got it, dude.
Pray to your local mafia boss.
While I go fuck this kid in the back room.
Yeah. You say nothing, I say nothing.
Yeah, that shit's out of line. Out of pocket. Well, yeah, probably Catholicism. They would probably be the Salamanders. They all turn the other cheek and like help others kind of people. Except they do none of the helping others part. They kind of just judge you. So I guess they really wouldn't be that either.
I don't know. Every time I go to church, not that I go to church a lot, I only go for like funerals. But I don't know, the priest is always like really fucking chill and fucking any church you go to fucking loves the Eagles.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Yeah, every time.
Fucking go Birds.
By the way, I know
Go Birds.
I know this 14-year-old kid just died, but also
fucking line on the Birds is looking pretty good this week.
It's a lock. It's a lock.
Who do you guys got throw score fucking good? You know what's crazy? That I went into my Ring camera. Ring camera has Thursday night football like things that like messages that it will say to people that hit your doorbell. So after, if you don't answer the doorbell, it'll be like, "Yo, we're not here right now, but like, give us your picks for Thursday night football." I immediately set my shit to that. It could be a Tuesday, and someone's gonna give me their picks for Thursday night football. Just gonna randomly order dollar things from Amazon.
I would think you don't get a lot of people knocking at your door.
That's why I just said I'm gonna order a bunch of dollar things from Amazon.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna keep Amazon drivers coming to my house in the report and like the special request. It's gonna be like ring doorbell. Please ring the doorbell.
That's a subscription too. Right?
Tim, I do have to ask you a question. Did you AI generate that fucking picture of Trump with the cat and the geese?
No, no.
Did you mid journey that
Somebody
photo?
did. Somebody did do that.
Somebody
Yeah,
gave
it was
you
on
that?
TikTok, and I know nobody has TikTok in the group chat, so I like screenshot, cropped it, and I put it on there.
Okay, because I was so confused. It was like save the cats and the geese.
Oh yeah,
And
no
I was
one
like,
knew what the fuck I was talking about until the
I was
debate
like,
happened later that day.
That's what was so crazy
And I
about it.
knew
It was
that.
the foresight.
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't even answer. I was like, I'm gonna let them. I'm like, obviously nobody knows what's going on but me.
If I had more time, I was definitely about to get into a heated debate with Casey about the fucking fact that geese suck. But I was like, I got shit to do, so I don't have time to deal with this right now.
Well, farmers love geese.
Yeah, because they protect their
Isn't
flock.
that wild?
Yeah, because geese are cool at protect. Like, geese will fight coyotes or foxes at any given moment. Geese just don't give a fuck. But like for the normal human that's not a farmer, geese suck. Geese suck, dude. They're the inferior bird of all the fucking birds.
I was telling
Nobody's just going to a fucking. You're not going to a restaurant anytime and getting like half a goose.
right.
So, like, if you get Peking duck, yeah, that's gonna be some fucking slamming duck.
Yeah.
You get some duck, it's gonna be probably pretty good. You
I've
get
never had
chicken. You can get chicken in the bag. You can go to Costco and go get them in clamshell.
Yeah.
Rotisserie chicken slaps.
Dude. Yeah. I've heard.
Goose.
I heard.
Goose is a thing if you are a person who owns birds.
Yeah.
So if you own chickens and ducks, actually, and like I guess this is like certain area like ducks or whatever, right? Because like there are ducks that like live in South America, wherever like jackass penguins be at, that fight off hawks, like on the daily to protect penguins.
No shit.
Yeah, so like they're gangster ass ducks.
The mighty ducks.
Which
are
yeah, the mighty ducks are alive down in South
real
America.
mighty
Down in
ducks,
Brazil, the mighty ducks live. So you could get those ducks, and they would probably fuck off coyotes and foxes or whatever the fuck you got going on in your area. Versus having gooses around. Fuck goose, dude. Fuck geese. Geese suck, dude. They're fucking assholes.
Mean, dude.
They're mean, fucking big, stupid birds.
Did you ever? There's a place in Marcus Hook where you can go feed them. They come up to you.
I had them outside of my window in prison, dog. They fucking sucked. I hated them. They'd be just constantly honking outside my window, dog. I'm just trying to read me a nice little book. They're like, yo, dog, throw some bread out here. Throw some fruit out here, dog. No, fuck you.
No,
Fuck
we're
you,
poor.
piece of
We're in
shit,
jail.
bird.
We need all.
Yeah, we're poor. We're in fucking
You ever
jail.
been walking like on a trail or something, and you just come face to face with a goose, and you're like, oh shit.
This goose just happened to fucking hatch its
It's about
young.
to
Like,
go down right now.
you're about to chase me around here. I'm about to punt you into the
Fight
woods.
a fucking goose.
I will fuck up a goose. I would love to just like Hulk, just grab him by the neck and just Hulk from the fucking Avengers, like when he does the Loki, just fucking smash.
I could imagine you on TikTok. It's just bearded, like, and it would probably
bearded
like,
bald man, just fat pear shaped bearded bald guy, just fucking smashes of local Canadian goose. I'm about to go to Jay's old fishing hole and fucking just see if there's any geese around.
Jesus Christ.
Just start button gooses.
I think I'm going on a duck hunt.
You're on a goose hunt.
He does geese.
You should shoot them bitches. And then leave them. Leave them for nature.
Like, what?
I'm not eating that trash.
No, I strictly came here to make sure that one more
there was less geese.
aren't alive. I'm a true hunter.
Came here with the satisfaction of knowing there's less geese in the world than when I came out here.
What? You
It
know
does
what?
gotta. It does really gotta suck to like try and like butcher like a duck you shoot with birdshot. It's just riddled with pellets.
I never got that because it's like they're not big.
Well, maybe that's what the deal is about. It's just like you're shooting such a big spread
That
that
only,
like maybe only one or two of the pellets is
right,
actually getting into them
maybe. I don't know.
and taking them out.
I know.
Jay, you down to hunt?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Jay wants to. Jay has some aggression to get out.
We talked about hunting and something happened.
I'd love to go.
Probably caught a
One of y'all
felony.
bitched out.
Yeah, yeah. You're hunting ducks with a bow.
Or an air rifle?
Yeah, like a million babies.
Damn it! Yeah, I'm just fucking thinking they're pumping.
Yeah, you ever like
Ah.
you ever have like a BB gun when you were younger and you just like kept loading it a little bit so it would bird shot out?
No, I didn't have a pump. I had the like, canisters.
Oh, what you could do when you had like a pump BB gun is you
Jay
just-
actually like grew
you-
up as a rich kid.
you just
CO2 banners.
I know, yeah. What the fuck? Privileged
Like, yo, you
asshole.
ever have the pump BB gun? He's like, hell no, dog. I had these Johns charged with
Well,
air.
What you could do is you could keep racking it. Like if you racked it like just enough where the BB like went into the chamber. Where it
Hmm.
Yeah,
didn't
you can
rack
just
fully,
fucking, and then you,
you
could
can
also
kind of
muzzle
keep
load
racking
it, too.
it, and next thing you know, you got 10 BBs in there. And if you pump that bitch up to like 10 pumps or whatever, it like shot like fucking bird shot. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah,
I'll never forget one of the fucking BB guns that we ended up stealing out of the back of this dude's house back in the day. It was like a shotgun. It was like a fucking like a Mossberg like shotgun, like wooden everything pump BB gun
yeah,
shotgun, and it was like you could load that bitch with like we'd stuff like 20 or 30 BBs in this bitch. Because there was also a box of fucking BBs next to him. So
yeah.
we took both of them and fucking went
get
out
caught?
into the woods. Oh yeah, this is the time where we also blew the back window of a house. Well, it was like one of those like deck pane windows.
Mm,
So like it was a big boy. It was like at
Yeah.
least like 7.5 foot by like
yeah, right.
4 foot wide. Like this
Yeah.
thing was huge. For some reason, we started having a great idea of like trying to bounce babies off like the roof, and like from a house that was like fucking 200 yards away. Probably not 200 yards. Probably like 100 yards away with a BB gun. But then I was just like, yo, you're like, I bet I can bounce this bitch off this roof, and this John just fucking came down right in the top right corner of this house, and just apparently was just lady just sitting in there at the time. It was just. It just spider cracked the
Was it
complete
you and
window.
Alex Barrow? Is that what it was? You and
Jesus
Alex-
Christ! I mean, putting out his government like that, that's crazy. I mean, we're an hour in.
That's not his name.
Yeah, it was Alex Burrows.
Technically, it's not.
It was my Russian comrade at the time. Yeah, we went back. We ended up fucking hitting the window. I saw a fucking just like move, and I was like, all right, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And then we dipped off into the woods. You can shoot some more, like shoot like cans and shit like that. And then like probably like 20 minutes, probably like actually like 10 minutes later, a cop started walking through the woods. It's like, yo, what are you guys doing back here? We're just shooting some canes with BB guns, sir. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what's going on. What's
Wow.
happening?
I'll
How
tell
you
you
doing?
what, sir, it wasn't us. Must have been other kids with a BB gun.
Yeah, obviously, I saw a couple kids and they ran that way.
Yeah. And then they threw us this BB gun.
They were black, officer. They were black.
Of course
They went that way. And then, yeah, they were like, yo, did you guys fucking do this? And don't remember if we ever said yes. I was like, nah, that wasn't us.
Maybe.
Definitely was. You ever remember the time that we were walking through the woods back in that area and there was a guy in a tree stand?
Yeah.
It almost took me.
Had us zoomed in. Which
That
now
is
that I think
dead
about
to
it,
rights.
like, obviously, we were talking on our way there.
Yeah, obviously we
Now
were
I'm
blowing
thinking
up
about
spots.
The guy was just like, like I think he was trying to prove a point
What was the point? Do you think that he was trying to prove
because he was like on us, you know? Wasn't
that
he?
he could take us out?
Yeah, but in reality, like he knew there was just a bunch of kids walking.
Yeah, I don't know if like his intentions were completely about the hunt at the time, because like, I mean, granted, I've seen deer walk back through there, but like, it's also like, I don't like this. You're also there in like the afternoon of a fucking
So he was poaching.
normal day. It's not really poaching,
I
but
know.
like, I also wouldn't call it like it's like some after work hunting.
Yeah, I feel like it's like that's a before work kind of thing. Though.
Where was this? Behind Endless Pools?
No,
No, this was close to my house.
Oh.
This
That
was
behind
actually
Endless
next to
Pools?
like a pipeline trail. We used to have a bunch of trails and a bunch of areas that people generations before us used to actually like go through and like clear out, and they used to have fires and stuff like that back in the day. And so then we stumbled upon it as in our youth. And then somebody had set up like a tree stand like in the woods, but it's like still probably within 150 yards of like houses.
yeah,
So like one of the times me and Tim were like walking back to like one of the normal, like would you say that was like a normal fire having spot, or would you think more of like the pit?
yeah.
The
Probably.
pit was always like the normal fire spot, but
yeah.
like
That was
I
like
spent a lot of time back there in my
we had
youth.
we
with,
had
like,
we had a good amount
with
of
other
fires,
people.
but now that I'm thinking about it, most of our fires were to blow up rubber cement that we found at a house that was being made by you
in that area of woods.
and bamboo.
Yeah, so that was the explosive.
Yeah, also bamboo explodes when you put it in fire.
Yeah, Jay, I don't know if you knew that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Good man.
Pretty awesome.
Sounds like you had a pretty fun childhood.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you right now that shit is so fucking sick when you first find out that it
I
blows
know.
up.
We're like, what the fuck?
You just put that shit in the fire. You're like,
Yeah.
here you go. Here's
Well,
some fucking
we thought we
things
were
to
just like
burn.
burning wood, and then the next thing you know is it just starts
Boom.
boom.
Also, like rubber cement cans, if you leave them sealed, oh, dude, that's a game of fucking. That's a good game of roulette right there.
That is true.
Me and Tim were menaces when our community, like our neighborhoods, were just being like
Built.
upgraded. Like people
Yeah.
were upgrading houses, and like when one neighborhood was being built, oh, dog. Anytime that these houses were being built, like they were just bare bones,
Yeah.
we would be immediately in there just grabbing all the rubber cement from all the plumbers. All of that purple shit, those cans with the little fucking dipsticks.
Now that
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like
dog.
now that sometimes like I use it sometimes for like work. If I'd be
Like,
so
damn,
mad.
dog. Damn, dude, I left my can here of rubber cement. Now it's
I got some in
gone.
my car right now.
Damn, you better go outside and light that shit on fire.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right in front of Media Courthouse.
What do you have? What's your beef with Media Courthouse right now?
Right now, nothing. But in general, everything. Like a Media Courthouse.
I mean, that is our that's our county's courthouse, right?
Yeah.
That's the second level of court. Again, on top of that, I've had multiple dreams of
Don't want to get on a list.
yeah, I'm trying to think of the word, dispatching a certain judge. I don't know if he's still
If he ever comes
still
outside.
a judge. I don't know if he's still a judge anymore, but sometimes I think of the guy who sends me up to a couple of years upstate, and I'm just like,
Didn't happen, man.
was it my fault, or are you just an asshole because you're old? There's been a couple cars that I've just thought about just driving into, just because I kind of thought they were the same person. just barrel my fucking front end into their left or right rear tire. And just
Seeing your ex's car somewhere, and you're just like, wait, do you know what kind of car this guy drives?
I thought I did. For the longest time, I was convinced it was an Audi TT.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool for a
That's what I kind of thought.
Guys kind of has a vibe.
I was like, I was like, but if I see you in there, fucking judge, I'm gonna get up on a bigger list than I need to be. You ever thought of just icing motherfuckers though?
Yeah, all the time.
Everything was just like, just grabbing an unmarked or like a unvinned tool, and then just how many do you think you could get away with?
What? Just get away?
I mean, like the next day you carry on as business as normal, business as usual, and then like
I
come home, go to sleep.
I think the easiest way to do that is
Like, say you got like an op, and then you went and dealt with said op, and then
and is the ops everybody on the sidewalk? Is that the ops?
those could be your ops. The ops are whoever you want them to be.
That's the ops. 30.
30.
I would assume you're taking them out with a Subaru.
12.
I don't know. I mean, how many people are usually in a hospital at one general time?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Probably about 100,000. No, probably not that. But probably like a couple of about probably like 7,500.
That scene from Dark Knight with him walking away, that John
and just
that's
fucking
gold.
hitting the button.
Little fun fact.
Such a
that
good
scene
scene.
is there was a delay in the explosion. So him tapping
When him tapping that
was real.
It was a real
Yeah,
reaction.
that's his reaction to him being like,
No, that's
what
lit.
the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That's so lit.
Yeah,
And then
isn't
shit
that
starts
awesome?
blowing up. He's like, oh, shit.
That's incredible.
That movie is such a masterpiece.
100%.
I
The
will
Dark
say,
Knight.
out of all the movies like The Die and like That's Your Legacy, I think Heath Ledger had a pretty good legacy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that movie killed him. But
Yeah.
But
To die for that movie,
dude, that's dying on a win.
yeah, that's dying on a
What that
complete
is.
utter W.
On a win.
W.
Yeah.
I will say that for me was probably like, I don't know how I was with like a youth, because like how like kids get into like a phase of being like, oh, watch that again,
Yeah.
and like repeat. Like that, The Dark Knight was probably the first movie that I had watched and then rewatched after I got done watching it.
Oh, it's an instant classic. Like,
Yeah, that was a
like even like
that
dude,
movie was a
if it
complete
was on
hit of a hit.
TV. Like I know, like when we're down the shore because like, we have cable down there, we end up watching a lot of like random movies that are just on.
Yeah, instant classics that are just
and
like,
that's definitely one of those movies. Like you're just like, I'm just gonna watch this for like 3 hours.
yeah, this is on. All right,
Yeah,
we're locking in.
yeah. How TV should have been. How TV was. You weren't even expecting it. It's just on. But yeah.
You know what I found out? There's actually like, I think it's Pluto. I think it's Pluto TV. Pluto TV, I think, has a whole channel dedicated to Tropic Thunder.
Just on repeat.
It's just Tropic Thunder on repeat for 24/7, dog.
Tropic Thunder is one of the best comedy
Dude,
movies.
when I went to prison, it was the bridge to all races. Tropic Thunder was the
I
bridge
can see
to all
that.
pieces.
really is,
I was like, yo, what's your name? Yo, my name's L. You ever see Tropic Thunder? They're like, oh yeah, dog. Tropic Thunder's the shit.
Tropic Thunder's like the
You are flaming dragon.
The only thing they didn't go with
Flaming
is,
dragon. Fuck face.
the Hispanics. I don't think got any name in that.
No, they didn't.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's because they weren't allowed to make a Tropic
I think
Thunder
they still
too.
love that fucking movie.
Oh, that movie is the best. No one hates.
I
that movie.
kind of
No guy. By the way, no guys hate that movie. Like,
No, dude, that is the ultimate dude movie.
yeah, it's the perfect bro movie. Like, doesn't matter who you are. Like,
Kurt Lazarus.
dude, Tom Cruise's fucking character was insane.
I was just about to say that before Tom Cruise dies, I need a Tug Speedman movie.
Oh yeah.
I
Gross-
need
gross
a
Lesman.
just Tug Speedman movie.
Gross Lesman.
Yes, Gross Lesman.
Is that what it was? It wasn't. I know it wasn't Tug.
Tug
Was Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
right.
Matthew. The speed.
But still, you have Matthew McConaughey, Tom Cruise, Jack Black when he was cool.
Before he went gay.
Faggot.
Yeah, I love Minecraft. Come down. It was like, boo,
Dude,
fuck you,
that is-
dude.
He died for this. You had Matthew McConaughey, you had Ben Stiller, you have Robert Downey Jr. as a black guy. You
yeah,
got Jack Black, and then you have whoever the black guy is in in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is. I forget.
Oh,
I don't think he's a big name, right?
oh my god,
Right?
it's Jackson. Oh my god, he's got a wild name. It's not an. I forget.
Still, that whole movie is just fucking chef's kiss.
Brandon T. Jackson
There you go.
as Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
You got Bill Hardner or Bill Hatter,
Danny McBride.
Danny
Andy
McBride,
McBride.
Nick Nolte, Matthew
Yep.
McConaughey, Tom Cruise, Jay Baruchel,
Dude, they don't put that like.
Steve Coogan.
They don't have that love in movies anymore like that. Like, dude, back when like
Tobey Maguire.
when like Ben Stiller and like Will Ferrell and all those movies.
Dude, it was such a fucking time for me.
Yeah.
It was such a time. I'm kind of thinking that we're getting back kind of back
I think
there.
we are. I think we're gonna have a comeback with it. I do.
I think we're kind of getting away from gay movies.
Yeah.
I think we can get
people
to-
fucking hate it.
I hope so, because this whole
Yeah.
Jack Black Minecraft bullshit, it needs to go away.
Yeah, like
That
Jack
shit needs
Black,
to go
Kevin Hart
right in the trash.
and The Rock have to go. Everyone's just like that's like we're done with you.
The
dude.
Rock,
Anybody
The
that
Rock,
wasn't
The Rock can kind of keep going as Disney characters.
animated.
Yeah, because
give you
Moana 2 is coming out, and
I'll
I'm sure
take
that's
that.
going to be
I'll give you that.
trash.
that.
But
Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah. Other than that, he plays the same character every time. So it's good.
yeah, I don't need The Rock being the hero guy from these movies anymore.
No.
I didn't watch San Andreas where he is.
To
with
be fair, though, we
Harambe.
did have a similar.
Tim, are you the
thing.
one? Did you send me that meme earlier about Harambe? Harambe the White.
No, I didn't.
Somebody sent me a picture of Harambe the White. It was like coming to you for what in your time of need.
I love the memes coming out now. It's like, hi, I'm so and so. I was 14. When I was a kid, I stumbled upon a zoo. It's like,
You're
eyes
the one.
widen.
Dude, it does blow my mind when I actually do think about it. It's like, damn, was Harambe the main character of our universe?
Dude, it
Like
feels
when you watch Deadpool and Wolverine.
everything. I don't know if
Have
I watched
either of
it
you
as a kid.
seen Deadpool and Wolverine?
No, I've seen a good bit of it on TikTok Live, but no, I didn't watch the whole thing yet. But
It's a good movie.
did you go and see it?
I did go to see it,
Yeah, Mark saw it too.
and it is.
Mark apparently he has this thing where he relates me and Wolverine. He relates me and Mark to Wolverine and Deadpool. Where
Never in your lives could you guys be this.
yeah, well get this. I'm Wolverine. Mark's Deadpool in his head.
I mean, that makes sense.
Makes
Mark
sense. It
Casey
does,
Smith,
the
right?
dynamic makes sense. But I'm like Mark. Neither of us are Wolverine.
Damn, who sent me this? Who sent me that fucking thing? No, I'm just getting distracted by jiggly tits. Such a problem. Such a problem. Can't stand Instagram. Yeah, my Instagram and Twitter feed is just nothing but that. Where? What was it? What was it talking about?
Yeah, mine's titties and cocaine.
There's a lot of cocaine, Tim. Everything you send me is about cocaine.
That's all my reels are cocaine and Nazis.
Do you think there's a reason behind that?
I don't know.
Do you think there's a correlation between the two?
I know Nazis really love amphetamines, so maybe that's what it is.
Hey, we're giving a lot of them.
Yeah, because I look up so much Nazi stuff. It's all cocaine things.
They did look really cool. I mean, I think if you're doing coke, I think if you're doing coke to a point, it's like it's fine. Like if you ever started getting to like meth, then like okay, that's a problem.
Yeah,
because then you're staying up for like multiple days. As long as you're still getting a lot of things done.
The Nazis did a lot of meth.
Well, obviously, it's a way more cost effective than cocaine.
It was in their chocolate.
It's way easier to get methamphetamine made in a lab, which is like fly in cocaine from Colombia. So, in times of war, especially when you're on, like, especially when like the fucking. Well, I mean that makes complete and utter sense that the Japanese were on meth. You're talking about people who were like, and that has to be the scariest thing actually ever. A force of methed up men that don't know surrender.
I didn't realize.
Would rather die for their empire than
for the empire.
For the empire.
For the empire. I didn't realize that the planes weren't regular planes.
Are you talking about the P-Zeros?
Is that the kamikaze?
Like the kamikaze planes?
Yeah, I thought they were just regular planes going in ships. I didn't realize they were like legit bombs.
Yeah.
Going into a plane. Like I didn't
know.
I never,
tell. We're talking about like C4 strapped fucking planes?
These planes, I thought they were designed to like literally just.
Or they were like loaded with explosives.
Exactly. Loaded with explosives. So as soon as they hit, I don't know if there was a charge or not, but
it also seems very strange though to me. Like, do you guys think that like World War II's kamikaze, like Pearl Harbor plan, was like kind of set up?
It was planned.
Because like, doesn't it also seem very strange that, like, first of all, for the Japanese who are very honor-based culture, surprise attack seems very underhanded for them.
Well, there was a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason for it.
Yeah, we cut off their supply.
Of oil. Like there was a thing about oil.
Yeah. And that was the
I knew about that.
Yeah, that was the main reason why they lost in the first place.
Yes, because they couldn't be like they're an island. They don't have the resources to do a world war.
So
but like also like but like for you also to like it also just seems like a strange tactic to like.
You would
load planes up with
I know
explosives and send your pilots into.
All of our Navy on the West Coast was at Pearl Harbor, so they were like, "Dude, if we blow these guys up."
But don't you also think it's weird that like our most the most crucial ships weren't there?
Well, that's because we got wind of the potential plan, so we moved the aircraft carriers and stuff away just in case. And
they're all out testing on the ocean.
Plus, they did not expect us to build a Navy back up again times 2.
Yeah, that quickly.
Too.
Yeah, but like also how many
we had all the boats they destroyed. We had backup and more in like less than a year.
And
but
our
important ships are we talking about?
Gone.
Like, how many ships were lost during Pearl Harbor? 4?
Yeah, not as many
5?
as you would think.
It wasn't much
Right.
for
It was
like
just the
saying
fact that
like
they were all there.
as an all-out assault to like cripple like our most dangerous.
But we had gotten wind of it. So
Eastern
it wasn't
enemy?
like a complete surprise. So when shit did get bracking, niggas was already like, oh shit, like, yeah, it's wartime, but like niggas, like guns were already loaded with it. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, oh
I
fuck.
get that also, but like as a Japanese like officer, you wouldn't look at the situation being like, this isn't going to go our way.
Are you
like
Kyle,
this?
are you suggesting that maybe it was an inside job?
I'm not suggesting that it's an inside job. I'm just suggesting that like some strings were pulled that were setting plans in motion that weren't the
Because
smartest.
it's a little odd because we didn't really want. We were sending 8 like it's like Ukraine. We were sending 8 over there.
Yeah, we're sending tons of aid into
But
this certain
we
section.
really were
We
not
have
trying
nothing
to
to
get.
deal with it.
We didn't want to get involved in this.
Yeah,
Well, we couldn't. We just came out of the Great Depression, right?
Right.
no, we were in the
Right.
throes of the Great Depression.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Yeah.
So like we couldn't afford to really necessarily like get into the war.
Honestly,
Even
World
if
War
we wanted
II
to.
put us on the map after.
Yeah,
that.
thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So maybe we do need. Maybe you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I know I'm changing my stance.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, you were against World War?
No, I was again. Here's the thing, guys. Maybe I've been looking at this election all wrong. Maybe we do need Kamala Harris in there.
So we can go to war in Ukraine.
World War III. Let's get this. Let's get back on the fucking map, guys.
It has been a long time since we've made a new tank. Just saying, the M1 Abrams is pretty old now.
Yeah.
The
Like
problem,
you're talking about the 2000s.
no,
No,
the problem
I
is
thought the M1 Abrams came out in the 80s.
with the
No.
World War
I-
is we might not be top dog at the end of the war. Like that, like World War II for like what World War II was for
Holy
us.
fuck.
World War III might be.
The
for
M1
China.
Abrams have been in service since 1980.
I knew it.
That's what
I
Tim
knew
said.
it.
Do you not hear him?
No, I heard him, but I didn't
Oh.
believe him.
Oh God, Tim's a
I
gun guy.
didn't think that the M1 Abrams had been in
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, I
Since
thought
Tim's
that.
a gun guy.
2000.
Why would you doubt his knowledge of military and gun things?
We're talking about tanks here, Tim or
I-
Jay.
I
That's
said
different.
military and gun things.
It's
like,
not the same.
It is the same.
No, it's not. Because if I guarantee
Military-
if you ask me any question about World War II tanks, I can answer you any question about World War II tanks.
That's
I
only
played
because
War-
you
I
played that game.
That's what you do.
I know
played
one
World,
tank. It's
World
a
of Tanks for a long time.
Oh, I know the Tiger and the Panzer. That's it.
Boy, let me tell you about the T-28 and the T-95. The
Fine,
Doom
you-
Turtle.
The Russians.
No, the Doom Turtle. It's an American tank. It's an
Oh,
American tank destroyer, classified as that. We also lost in
I
a
didn't
field
realize-
in Georgia
I
for
didn't realize
20 something years.
it makes
Jesus
sense though.
Christ.
In Germany, when we invaded in Germany, because tanks are an offensive weapon, not a
Yeah, it's an
defensive
offensive
weapon.
unit.
So it was really rare to run into a German tank.
Like from a certain point of view. Depends on what front you are fighting on. Because like
sorry.
they were
On the-
being sent
on-
to the
on the-
spearhead.
On the Western Front, it was really rare. to
Yeah,
run.
because they also had a couple mile long stretch where it was nothing but like those cement pillars or cement pyramids, which was pretty much their border, the German border to the Western Front.
Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, because that would be Eastern for them.
I wish they made more movies about the Eastern Front because I feel like way more
There's way more stories at the Eastern Front.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
'cause
say
all
that
they
there
talk
is
about is
more
Russian.
stories because I feel like a lot of those
People die.
fellows died.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a very interesting section of the.
I want to
of
hear
the
more
war.
aside from the Germans, like when they were going at Russia.
There's a great movie on fucking Netflix.
All Quiet on the Eastern Front is
No, that's really good, but
that is a
more-
really good movie from the German
yeah.
perspective.
There's another movie.
I think I've seen it, but I'm just
It's a
saying.
great-
I
that's a
want
great
more
movie.
movies
That's a
from,
great
like,
movie.
Russia.
Good fucking movie.
There's a movie. It's dubbed in English, so it's like a Dutch.
So Woodrow Wilson was also the president during World War One.
It's what's it called?
Jesus Christ.
So it has like 3 different stories going on, and one of it's on like a Nazi's point of view.
FDR was the president for World War II.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took over. Or no, didn't he die?
He did die, and then
Yeah.
became
Lyndon B. Johnson, right?
London. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's his. No, Truman.
Truman. That's
Truman became the next president, which he was like a dickhead when it came to.
Oh, that's it. The
And,
Forgotten Battle, dude. If you have a chance, go watch that.
The Forgotten War.
Actually, dude, you know what? If you like anime, there's a fucking great like It's not anime, but like it's an animated show. Has a kind of a what's it called? The pacifier. Is that what it's called? No. It's like a 4-part
It's
show.
on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's so good. It's a true
Liberator.
Liberator. That's it, dude. If you
Liberator.
ever a chance, dude, watch that. It's so good.
You know, what else is a good show to watch? Generation Kill. If you ever want to learn about the Iraq
Generation.
War.
That's one of those like it's like Band of Brothers. It's like a once a year. I'm watching Generation Kill.
Generation Kill is such a great show.
Yeah.
Now, I've gone back and watched it, and I was like, this holds up so well.
Yeah. But you know what? I never really gave a shot until like last year. The Pacific.
Never seen it.
Really good. Same makers as both of them, I believe. Definitely same makers as Band of Brothers.
Yeah, it's an HBO original.
Mm-hmm.
I have to give this a watch.
Yeah, it's good. Real good.
I also don't understand like game makers and stuff, and like got away from like
Don't do the Japan part.
kill Japanese, kill Nazis,
Yeah.
kill Ruskies.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if it's because it was on an island.
I also
or-
don't understand why we haven't gotten a game where we like, besides like 6 days in Fallujah, where like we're in the desert killing fucking Iraqis.
Yeah, not like you have to get like indie games for that.
That's what I find wild.
Yeah.
Like, why hasn't a AAA company stepped
I
up?
think it
and,
has to do
or
with
stepped up
like,
and been like, is
I
it
think it has
because
to-
like they want to like step up tourism and like they're throwing a bunch of money around?
I think it's because of
Like, I'm pretty sure there's a Chinese market for like people killing people in like Taliban, or like people killing Arabs.
yeah, no, definitely.
And like, if you're thinking about it from like a sales point of view, the biggest market you want to try and get into is the Chinese market. I'm pretty sure the Chinese are totally down to kill Arabs.
Dude, you know it'd be cool
No,
having that.
What do you mean no?
no.
You
They
don't
don't
think
do-
Chinese
they
people
don't-
give a fuck about killing Arabs?
Thing is, no, it's not that. But the
What do you think,
Arabs
because
don't
of the
play video
Chinese-
games.
That doesn't matter. They're not a huge population.
Middle East, that's a big population.
No, not
hell,
compared to
India's
China.
India's right behind.
India
China.
is not the Middle East.
Yeah, I know they're considered Asia, but we're talking about China versus actual India. We're talking about two different countries right now.
Yeah,
not-
India's not-
They were talking about 2 billion billion people populaces.
Right.
And I'm sure
So, like,
Southeast Asia would, or like Southeast India,
so why wouldn't you
would
make a
love
game
to
to
fucking kill.
pivot towards Indians?
Also,
then?
if you just put them towards Pakistani, they're not the same as Indians.
But India has a legit beef right now with China. Why wouldn't you direct a game with Indians killing?
We're talking
Chinese?
about a video game where Americans are killing Pakistanis.
Yeah, but there's not a big demographic.
No, I think
No,
here.
that's all of India.
I think here there is.
I don't
'Cause
know if
people-
we really want to kill
nah.
Pakistanis.
Not
Specifically.
Pakistanis. Not Pakistanis.
Not specifically, but Middle
But
Easterns.
but like I think not.
Arab.
It's
I
not
don't
Middle
like
Eastern.
Middle
It's like I think people would want to play story mode where they're invading Baghdad. It's a real life
100%,
scenario.
dog.
It's like World War II. The only thing is,
You
World
give
War
me
II
the dark
well,
side
here's
of the
the thing,
Baghdad
though. Here's
war,
the thing,
dog.
though.
I am so
World
about
War
it.
II is so easy because it's literally like good versus evil.
But you can't really
You
do
know what I
that
mean?
now because, like,
Now you got to make up
It's
like
been
a
played
fake
out.
faction.
and
Like
like,
you could put
everyone's also
somebody in
usually
like
gay about it.
yeah, but I kind of get as like a company standpoint, like especially now because now we're looking back at like us going to the Middle East, like probably not the best idea.
No, see, that's the bullshit. That's the problem. Don't make a masculine game where you're the good guy and you're taking out bad guys
So Warhammer,
with guns.
Warhammer.
Yeah, but just don't put the sci-fi elements that are awesome.
No,
in
just be like,
Warhammer.
dude, we're spreading democracy everywhere we go.
Exactly. Put
That's what we do.
hell divers into World War,
In the
or
Baghdad.
not World War, into Baghdad.
Right.
You got a fucking fantastic game.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, there was good games in the 2000s. Like remember Black Hawk Down?
Those were masculine games.
That multiplayer for its time was like playing Squad now. It was just like this huge map with a ton of people, and it was like you're invading fucking some third world country that we don't need to be there at.
You intermingle that game with single player Black, you have a absolutely perfect game.
An awesome game. Yes.
Black was a
Little
fantastic
concept.
game because
Black
like
was
you were just a normal guy. Like you weren't a normal guy. You were a soldier, of course. Like a, I don't know if you weren't genetically mutated, but like you were bred to be a warrior in modern times.
You think they do that?
Against
I feel like they do that.
in Black?
No, in real life.
Do you think they genetically like they pick children out of
Like there's gotta be like a secret squad that's like genetically enhanced.
I think that's a wishful thinking thing due to like Hitman. I don't
You don't think? You don't
we
think? You don't
do
think?
that?
Like, even if it's like 8 guys, but they were all like
they were all
Oh.
picked from birth.
in a lab, shot up with random stuff all the time.
Genetically altered so that way their
Right.
genome
They're all
was.
like 7 foot tall,
I
350 pounds.
absolutely hope that is the case.
I feel like it's gotta be. It's gotta
Absolutely hope that
There's
is
gotta
the
be
case.
like one group of like super soldiers out there.
I
The
completely hope
Nazis
that
tried it, and I feel like it's been
we have
it's been
to have
80
continued
years.
that
Like,
research.
we have to. Yeah, we took all their fucking
Like
time.
in secrecy, have to have had like that research
Like,
on.
we gotta have super soldiers out there.
But do you think that there wouldn't be a leak on that, like versus like the,
Nah,
you think
they
that
would-
the
this might be one of
UFO
those.
stuff
Maybe that's what they
be
do.
coming out like to distract us
Maybe
from
every
super
time there's a
soldiers being
huge
built?
UFO sighting, it's really fucking X-Men fucking going into the streets and taking people out.
Would you rather X-Men or like more power armor,
Nah, they're not really like
exosuit kind of?
nah, they're not. They're just super fucking strong. Like realistically, like they don't have powers or anything. They're just like really big, strong, like 3 times stronger than a like.
Well,
Then you.
they say that like people like humans, you only use like
Like
30% of their
like these
brains.
guys, you know, when they breach and clear, this guy just fucking rips the whole door open. You know?
He just punches through the wall.
Yeah, and he like
Most people, when they go through the wall, go through a door, they go through a door, the front door. Not these guys, not our boys. They went through the fucking wall.
Who goes through the wall?
Kill that Baghdadi. Kill him like a dog. Die like a dog.
I'm just saying. I feel like there's like secret shit going on. There's like definitely like giant human beings. Just
A hot take. That motherfucker assassin should have worked on Trump.
what's up?
That assassin should have hit Trump.
Why?
The assassin should have hit him.
Yeah.
Who would have?
Oh wait.
run for the
Are you
Republican
saying
Party?
that you wished the assassin hit him, or are you
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
really?
More than justice here?
Yeah. Took the
Like
whole
taking
show.
him out.
I thought you were. I thought you were a big Team Trump now.
I wouldn't go that far.
What
You
happened?
definitely were. You were definitely big
Definitely were at
anti-Biden.
a time.
Well, yeah, I was anti-Biden, but that doesn't. I'm Republican. So it's right now it's Trump versus Kamala. So sure, I'm Rob.
So you don't like what Trump does?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Trump fan. I think he's a fucking idiot.
You're part of the problem. Okay.
We're gonna have to set you up for our new program.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know if you would have taken him out, like things would be interesting right now. I don't know.
Who'd be running?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. It would be interesting.
that would be very interesting to see who would be taking up the mantle.
I don't think we have a chance with Adam.
I don't.
I can't think of anybody on that side that would be able to go against Kamala right now.
I don't understand the choices or like the thought process behind putting both of these choices on these ballots. Like if you would put if you would put up RFK versus Harris, I think you would have a more.
Kamala would win.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I know so.
I really don't think so.
Nah, here's the thing. People that like RFK love RFK.
Because like RFK is technically a
But
Democrat, but
most people don't like RFK. They think he's nuts.
He is nuts.
just
And
because
they
of
have
the voice.
they have a lot of fucking evidence to believe so.
He is fucking nuts.
I mean, his constant posts about him and like
They have a
random
lot,
insects or
they have a
birds
lot- honestly,
really needs to stop.
the best contender against Kamala, and I said this 4 years ago. I was like,
It's not JD Vance.
no, it would be Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
Tulsi would
Big
definitely
Tulsi.
be the strongest contender. I feel like for the middle of
She
the
makes
line
sense. Dude, I said
of-
this years ago. I was like, I would vote, and she was a Democrat at the time. I was like, I would vote for her.
Yeah.
I'm-
Big
you know-
Yeah,
Tulsi.
Tulsi is a good pick.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't seem like any of the others like choices between like Senate and the House. Like none of them seem like they would be a charismatic kind of
Yeah.
choice for.
I agree,
to
and
be
that's I think
president.
that's the big side on the right side because, like, you know what Jay's saying, he's like, he's not.
Yeah, I think Obama fucked that up. Like Obama was charismatic. So now when you think of a president, you're like, oh, well, Obama, he was great.
He's got to be able to win the people over.
Trump, he's charismatic. And when you think of the ones that lost, they were old politicians. Like Obama fucked that up. Like I don't need
talk their way out of a wet paper bag.
I don't need my politician, my president to be dope as fuck and to be charismatic. Like, yo, I could hang with them. I don't need that. Like, be the fucking stones that just like be the politician and do everything you need to do in the White House and like kill everybody you need to kill.
But do you think
Like,
that's
I
more
don't
of
need
a-
to be like
they
that was dope.
this become a problem with the people, like than it is
well,
more, like
it's 100%.
it became more of a popularity contest than it did
yeah.
of the character of the
I
person.
mean, people are voting for Kamala because she's a black woman. That's
Yeah,
it.
no, 100%.
Yeah.
niggas voted for Obama because he was black, dude.
I mean, I also do.
And
not black.
also, and I was
Like,
saying, like, I'm like, dude, if the Republicans just drop this abortion thing, that's their one thing.
I wouldn't even say it's that bad.
But like, not even,
like,
but even like Trump's
Republican-
like, he's like, I'm just gonna give it to the states. Just give it to the states.
Yeah, that's the best.
Yeah,
that
best
is the
thing.
best
And
answer.
everybody
I think
else
you
is
can
like,
give to that.
they are trying to take our rights away. He's doing Project 2025.
But when I
Everybody
hear
fucking
that,
listen.
when I personally hear the abortion problem thing, when I hear the answer of like I gave it to the states to decide, that seems like the most reasonable
Sounds like
answer.
a rational thing to do.
It seems like,
Yeah.
if you guys have a problem with it, where you
You guys
live,
deal with it. Yeah.
vote on it, and then those options, like those issues, will be dealt with. Which,
Right.
for certain issues like that, we're like that are super. What's the word I'm looking for? Controversial. Like a super controversial issue, I feel like you should give that up to the states.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, if what Trump's doing is he's like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
washed
do
my
less-
hands of this. This
but
shouldn't be
he's
a
like, I'm
federal
trying to do less
government issue.
government with a lot of things, and this is a big.
Yeah, which is what you wanted. You
Yeah.
want less government getting in the way of certain issues. Also, what do you guys feel about every pregnancy having a DNA test?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I see literally no issue with this.
Yeah. My
And
mom.
apparently,
My
one in
my mom's
30.
dad died twice.
Exactly. Apparently, it's a fucking it's a 30% chance that men who get DNA tested for the for the biology of their children
I think if
aren't
you,
the fathers.
Yeah, if you're a dude and you're like, I want a DNA test, I think you should be able to be like, all right,
No, I
If
don't
I'm
even
gonna-
think you should have to ask for it. I think it should be a
just
mandatory, like,
happen. Yeah,
hey,
okay.
this like we
Yeah.
checked the DNA. This
Not
isn't
yet.
the father.
Okay.
He can't sign the birth certificate.
Great. Now I don't have to fucking stress over. Like that's now your problem. You gotta go. Call
Yeah,
that.
if you're gonna win big on the
I agree. I agree.
on marriage, like divorcees process, then men should be able to win big on the you had a child by another person.
Yeah, and I shouldn't
Like,
have to be on
Cordial,
the certificate.
like, because that only seems right to me.
No, I agree.
Like, if women can win big on like men being productive,
There shouldn't
and
even be a
and
fight on that.
successful in their
There
lives.
shouldn't even be a fight on that in the first place.
No, absolutely
If
not.
you're
If you
fighting
have
on
some
that,
sort of
you
fight
are
on that,
a fucking hell.
you're literally part of the problem.
Yeah, right.
Like, if you can't be like, oh, I'm faithful enough to the person that I'm with
You take that.
to have a child by them, that seems literally insane.
I
to
have
me.
to go take a test to go drive. I've been driving since
I don't have to take a test to birth a child.
Yeah,
Seems absolutely insane to
well,
me.
not. No.
And it's like, oh yeah, women don't want to have to put themselves through. Women, you already know you're connected to the child.
Yeah,
Like,
Right.
obviously, you're delivering the motherfucker.
yeah.
It's
Don't
growing inside you. Like, you don't ever have to worry about like, oh, who is the, like, am I connected to the child? Like, it's literally growing inside you. You don't have to worry about that. This is a non-answerable question for you.
Right.
Your question's cemented in history.
And like it is funny because like I'm a single guy, and honestly, abortion really doesn't. Women's rights in general. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They
Selfish,
suck, right? They're fucking stupid.
selfishly as a voter, I'm not thinking of that because I'm thinking,
Women having the right to talk
want-
is stupid.
yeah, I
I'm just
want to
gonna
get
come out and say it.
groceries for under $100 again.
Women being able to talk
I
is
don't want to go to
dumb.
World War III. You know,
Nobody's going over to World War III because of what I just said.
Yeah.
Just saying.
right?
What are you fucking side eye being?
It might boost up the economy.
Nobody is
'Cause
going to war
more
to
guys
say
won't get,
that whatever women have to
and
say
if anything,
is
more
fucking
guys won't get
stupid.
entrapped by these hoes and have to like now give up their life for a baby that's not theirs, so they can spend more money, and it goes in the economy. You know what I mean?
I don't know
You
what
know,
the fuck you're saying, Tim.
They don't have to worry about they don't have to be worrying about raising these kids anymore because now they found out that they're not the dad. Now they can just go spend money
On
willy-nilly
booze.
without worrying
Okay.
about shit,
That
you
goes
know?
into the
And
economy.
like just throw it back in and go, you're not saving anymore. Dude, you're not having a kid. Let's go have fun. Hijinks. December 27th, 28th. I'll be there. Me and Kyle.
I'm getting a fucking
Maybe
bag.
Jay.
We're getting a fucking
We're
bag.
getting
Maybe.
back.
Jay, would you like to come to a festival and then we do a podcast interviews?
Yeah, maybe. Where? When? Where? Oh no, not when. He just said where. Oh, you
Convention
said
center.
North Philly in a warehouse, right?
No. That's the after
convention center. That's the after.
Okay.
The afters are from like 8 a.m. on. There's gonna be lots of cocaine. Okay. If you don't like to do that,
What days are these? Is this a weekday?
No, it's a Friday and a Saturday.
Oh, I might have to work. Well, let me. I'll like.
It's about Christmas break. It's literally the weekend of Christmas. Christmas is a Wednesday.
You get a Christmas break? I don't get a Christmas break.
I made a Christmas break.
Oh.
I took a Christmas break. I don't work the rest of the week of Christmas. You also muted yourself. I can't hear you. You muted yourself.
I'm not allowed to take off anymore unless I have the time.
Damn, it took us too much time.
No, it's a company policy thing. Changed now.
Yeah, see, I don't really take off time until actually I took off for Black Friday and then the 2 days after Christmas, which is the only vacation time that I put in for in the last 5 years, besides my daughter being born, which I'll have to take off next year for my next daughter probably being born.
Probably.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I'm really trying to make it so that like I watch my own daughter at the time. So like I'm not spending a whole lot of time in the hospital. I don't know if you know this, Jay, but like nobody ever talks about the struggle of the man that has to like go to the hospital when their girl gives birth.
Dude,
and has to sleep in that
so boring.
Absolute hostilic fucking
You know
couch or
what
chair.
drove me up a wall is just like this is why like women are just the worst. You know,
They're always complaining about things.
lady takes a picture of her man. He's there. He's ready to be a father.
Complaining.
He's there, and he's just trying to play a little bit of Call of Duty with the boys.
The last hurrah, right?
But he's with his love of his life, and soon to be kid. But it's gonna take like 15
Maybe.
hours. Maybe. Right? But he's there. He's there.
Maybe he just dumped a nut in this woman.
And the guy just wanted. He's like, you know why I'm here? I'm gonna play some Call of Duty. You know that way.
I got a mobile unit here. Why not?
Yeah. And it's just her.
I can take some time and I have fun.
You know what another thing is? You know how girls get the ick from guys playing video games or playing golf. Or just hanging out.
The ick is
hanging out with the bros.
Dick is like when the women like get like unsexually attracted to a person, and like they think about that one thing, and they're just like, I can never have sex with that person again.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know if women know this, but they have icks too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime they open their fucking mouths,
their obsession with cups.
Oh, hey now.
They are children. They're fucking kids.
These cups
like
fire.
when they come up with like ideas.
Fuck you, Tim.
Yeah.
Cups are fire.
Yeah, they got their fucking cow cup. They love cows because they're turning into one. Um,
Oh, I got so much side eye today when I talked about our Halloween costume of being a cow. She's going to be pregnant at the time. I was like, we'll just make your tummy udders. You'll be obviously the
that makes
feet
sense, though.
and the ass.
That makes
I was
sense.
like, this only makes sense, right?
That does make sense.
I got so much side eye for it. I
That
was
does
like,
make sense, though.
unbelievable.
Logic.
Unbelievable,
Wait,
right?
would this be a duo costume?
Yeah, this is a cow costume where I'm the cow head and she is the butt cheeks, and then
So-
her stomach
Wait,
is the other.
no, Kyle,
So-
you should be the bull.
That wouldn't make sense then. I'd be a trans cow.
No,
Wait,
no, you're
hold
not.
on. Would be a
You're
trans cow.
different- You're a whole different cow than she is.
How are y'all walking?
No, what are you gonna?
What are you talking about?
Like,
I'm the front. She's
Right.
the back.
so your hand.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a
What do you
four-legged
mean
fucking
my hands
animal.
are hands. My feet are feet.
What?
Yeah, no, you should be the bull. Don't let her demasculate. She's making you a woman by making you a cow. Is what she's
I
doing.
made her a cow. I originally, I forget
Twice.
what I forget what my original color was. My original thought was that we were going to be a horse. I think. And she was going to be the ass.
What's your kid gonna be?
A pumpkin? I don't fucking know. Dude. She's fucking two, dog. She's whatever the fuck she wants to be.
Knew you trying to follow the theme of y'all being fucking
No, I
farm animals.
actually absolutely hate couples that do like couples fucking outfits or costumes.
My God, how
God,
funny
dude,
of a
I hate
picture would
that
it be,
shit so
though?
much.
Kyle, how funny of a picture would it be? This sounds really fucked up.
I'm listening.
I
I'm
want you to
taking this
just
in.
imagine
I'm
the picture.
describing this on my brain.
Yeah, it's I don't
We
know.
have been going for a long time.
It's just like you pulling up in a van with free candy on the side,
I'm a rapist. Go on.
just throwing candy out the window while your kids like. No,
And what? My girl is a police officer?
your girl's also kidnapping. Yeah, she's on the. She's on the. Force.
So we're committing a van.
Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's not as funny. In my head, it was a funny picture.
I like it. I think it could work. I'm a van driver and she's my I'm
Damn, you're a
I'm
different
Jeffrey
breed.
Epstein. And she's my Ghislaine Maxwell. And then we dress up the baby as a little masseuse.
Yeah, now it sounds fucked up. Never mind. Put that in the scrapyard.
There you go.
I kind of like it. So now I have to get a whole van to this costume.
I have a van.
Is it a white van
Yeah.
with a sliding door with no windows?
It's transit. It's nowhere.
Can we spray paint free candy on the side?
If the spray paint comes off, yes.
So not normal paint. Plastic dip. We can plastic dip free candy
Yeah,
on the side.
Yeah.
I think we can make this work. I'm gonna need this van.
Dude, what if you had that instead of free
I
candy?
100% can get the baby on my side on this. Don't know if I can get on hate. I don't think I can get.
Now that I'm
Axel.
thinking about it, what if we drove around on Halloween and you guys are parents, so it's okay. And we just like open the side door, and you know those air guns that shoot t-shirts? We just loaded up with candy, and we just fucking
We'll just launch T-shirt cannon candy at kids.
yeah.
I'm totally about it.
That sounds cool. That sounds fun.
I'm 100% about it. We're definitely mortally going to wound some children.
You're definitely
Point up a
going to
little.
jail for assault on a minor.
And we'll drive out of there with a
Not
brand
if the
new van.
kid does it.
That is fair.
Yeah, it'll be a minor on minor crime.
I mean, you might still get arrested for urging them. Come on, I forget. There's a crime or something where like
There's a
Either way.
crime here.
no,
There's
because like
definitely a crime being committed, but we don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna worry about that now. Either way, that's all for now. We will be back next week, and everybody, we are.
A little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down.
We're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just